sidelines tonight reporting Allie LaForce. Here we go. And it's been home cooking for the Hornets in the midst of a homestand here in Charlotte. This is their first chance this season playing the Timberwolves. Home court advantage played a part in last year's season series. Each team took their home game in a 1-1 split. Here is Edwards. We know these two teams rack up the assists. Greg, they pride themselves on playing unselfish basketball.
Yeah, both sides preach player and ball movement, getting everyone involved. It makes both teams that much more difficult to defend.
Swiped it away. In the corner, Barrett with it. There's the three. Collins grabs the miss. And it's the Hornets' ball. Here's Miller. And it's Miller with the jam.
Oh, easy money for Miller. He just generates offense.
Edwards drives in.
Oh, dynamic two-hand jam.
And right in the face of the defender.
Yeah, that was a tough, gritty, sandpaper-like finish. He's used to sharing the love. Exceptional timing on that pass.
Gobert the screen. Off with the layup. Here's the Hornets with the ball. And stolen by Simon. And the slam dunk by Simons.
And that's some serious liftoff from Simons. Wow.
Over the last 2 decades, Kemba Walker has been one of the few bright spots, Clark, for Charlotte basketball.
Yeah, you look back at his time there, he led the Hornets to their last 2 playoff appearances, Kevin. He retired as their all-time leading scorer, and now they're thrilled to have Kemba Walker back as a player enhancement coach.
Outside Edwards. Shot clock at 5. And it's good.
DJ, can you just chill out? Come on, man. You were just chilling. Why are you throwing back there? Sit down. Sit. Leave the socks alone. Leave the socks alone. Come on, man.
With time running down on the shot clock. Edwards got his second basket of the game.
Built like a linebacker, Edwards is not your average off guard, folks.
Pass to Collins. Miller outside. Charlotte moving it around. No good on the triple.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Here's the screen. Here's Phillips. And here is Simon. Here's Edwards. To the middle. Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Throwing it down. Gobert using all of his height there.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach for Charlotte. Immediately, Anthony Edwards came up in our conversation, and Coach kind of chuckled and said, well, I don't know if anyone on the planet can slow this kid down.
Come on, man. Get the fuck out the way.
If he's not there already, looks like they're going to roll the dice on one of the league's most talented players. Back over to you, Kevin.
They're really going to zone y'all missing out the
Great work
and
as
shit.
always, Allie. Thank you. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Minnesota.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
Rising to the basket. And Barrett slams it in.
And creating a little separation here gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Miller with another miss. Now the Timberwolves with it. They're on a 16-5 run here. Pass to Phillips. Over Collins. And there's another one for the Timberwolves.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And Miller throws it down hard.
Full throttle throwdown right there. No soft touch from Miller on that one.
Clark, the future of the league is bright with the likes of Brandon Miller roaming the floor.
Yeah, I like him a lot. In 2024, he was third in the Rookie of the Year voting. Chet and Wemby were the two guys ahead of him, and we know how good both of those guys are. I think he's in a great position to continue to grow and potentially be an all-star.
Pass to Phillips. Back to Edwards. Here's Phillips. And Simons has it in the corner. A three-pointer off the mark. It's stolen. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Edwards. And stolen by Miller. Pulls up. And there's another one for the Hornets.
He's been excellent in this period. Even though they're down, he's keeping them close.
Pass to Barrett. Simons from outside. The shot, no good. Miller outside. And he was able to put it up in time, but it doesn't fall. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves heading to the bench with a 7-point. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what's your take so far in the Timberwolves?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
Now, here's Dosunmu for the three. No good on that one. And the foul called on Brandon Miller. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Outside, Reed. A three ball. Drills the three-pointer. Reeves got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Timberwolves. Here's Dosunmu.
It's really going behind the screen. Y'all fucking up right now. Come on, bro. Y'all just got my
Hey, in today's NBA game, I think you have to stretch the floor if you're going to be competitive and give yourself the best chance to win. They have loads of confidence from three-point land right now.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
So it's the Hornets now, following the three by Minnesota. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Fires the three. And it's flagged with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Shots good by Miller.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate.
Yeah, exactly. It sure is. Plenty of second opportunities. 8 of their last 10 points from the paint, but the defense still continues to back away and not show any aggressiveness.
Timberwolves leading by 12. So, Clark, looking at the history of the Timberwolves, they're in the most successful stretch ever.
Yeah, you look at the first 24 seasons, Minnesota won just 2 playoff series total. They've won 4 rounds in the last 2 years alone in the playoffs. You know, what's been the key if you ask that question? I'd say having that guy Anthony Edwards is where you start.
Here's Flagg. Scoreless thus far. And Flagg throws it down.
Vicious finish by Flagg. Full throttle.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Alan LaForce.
Hey, Chris Finch getting buy-in from his players top to bottom. Anthony Edwards said he's such a great coach and just a likable person. He will coach you hard, and he comes in ready to work every day. You look forward to working with someone like that. Back to you guys.
Hasn't bought in. Thanks so much for the report, Allie.
I like Flagg from beyond the arc. I'd like to see him shoot it with volume from out there.
And so it's Paul with it. He brings it up for the Hornets. They trail by 9 points. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. Here's Flagg. 6 to shoot. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. Lets it go with the 3. Ball no good. Down low. Back to Herter. Outside Sexton. And here we go. Fast break. Flagg's got it.
And a terrific job on both ends of that sequence. Very slick steal and great transition offense.
Outside Reed. Here's Dosunmu. He's got 6. Takes a 3. Christie with the rebound.
He was wide open. That missed clearly on him.
DJ, stop, man. Come on. What are you doing? You keep putting it out. I'm done after this. I'm not playing. After this, I'm done. I promise you. I'm done playing. That's it. Yes, I'm done playing. I got to keep pressing pause.
And he jams it with authority.
That's a really nice pass. This is why they like to get the ball to Flagg and let him be the decision maker.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Well, you often hear that the skill level in the league has never been higher, Greg, and some say this is the peak of the game. What do you think?
And I'll tell you this, Kevin, I'm not complaining. If the league can improve upon this, the sky's really the limit.
And that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. That's his first foul. Gobert, the screen. And a 4-time Defensive Player of the Year. Rudy Gobert is improving his perimeter defense as well, Greg. It's helped his overall game.
Yeah, teams have looked to pull him outside and test his lateral quickness. But I tell you, he holds up better than you think, and we know his presence at the rim.
A minute 20 left to play here in the second quarter. And Flagg throws it down.
And you can't let this kid Flagg get that good a position down low. Cooper will finish that every time.
Now here's Simon. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Here's Salon. And stolen by Simon. .40 seconds left to play here in the half. And the slam dunk by Simon.
DJ.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throw
just
down
fucking me
at
up
the
in
end?
my corner.
I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Right there, Simons goes to work on the interior. He plays with no fear.
Charlotte making a switch here.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
Pass to Flagg. So Charlotte calls timeout. They're first.
And they've been very loose with the ball here. They haven't been as patient, forcing things a bit, which has led to turnovers. They need to just slow down and relax.
Just 4 seconds left to play in the first half.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Miller surveying the floor. Driving in. On the wing, Miller. Hits the target from 18 feet. Miller's got his team on the board first here in the second half for the Hornets. Timberwolves leading by 6. So Anthony Edwards